Hi, this is Rob. Doing pretty good. How about yourself? So, how's your day been? I mean, that's always good. So, I'm gonna go through a few questions here just to figure out if this is a right fit. But I did want to let you know ahead of time. I am recording this on myself on the phone on a video. I'm not gonna be putting out like your name or any type of personal information. That'll all get muted out. Is that something that you're good with? Okay, I just wanted to double check with you first and make sure that was okay. All right. So, the first question that I have is what made you reach out now as opposed to like a month ago or a month from now?
Um, a month ago, well, I just felt like I should reach out now because I have gone to the gym and tried, like personal trainers and that kind of thing before, and nothing has worked out. And I feel like with my health issues have settled down, everything feels under control a little more. I feel like I could have someone that I could work with, and I could focus better, and actually, do the things I want to do and be healthy and actually focus on it. I think now I'm more grounded and actually can focus on doing that.
Okay. So, I'm going to get into your goals and I want you to be as specific as possible for me. So, what does success look like for you? If we worked together for 6 months, what would have to be different for you to feel like this was worth it?
Well, for me, I feel like I struggle, well, obviously mental and physical, but I would think more self-confidence, obviously, because, I would look better, feel better, stronger, so mentally I would feel better, I would hope. So definitely mentally, and then physically just, being how I want to be, lean and toned, and have, healthy, like to me, like heart health, for example, is very important, so knowing that I'm starting it now and I can be healthy. Just being lean and toned and just really focusing on my health to make sure that long term it stays like that so I'm not freaking out when I'm like 40 or 50 and regretting never getting it together.
Yeah, because I mean, realistically, in the long run, if we don't take care of ourselves, it ends up costing us a lot more money that we give to big pharma and all these other corporations that don't need more money.
Yeah.
um, all right, so would you say that this is more about like weight loss, building muscle, both, or maybe something else, like trying to get more energy, mobility, or just feeling better in the day to day?
Yeah, I mean, mainly I feeling better daily is a big thing for me, so that would be the first step. But yeah, just being like being in town and just feeling better altogether. I don't like have a specific, like mobility or like a specific area. I just want to feel like better all around. I'm not trying to be like super muscular or like be a bodybuilder, but I just want to be toned.
Okay, so
I don't know how to describe that, but you know what I mean. I just want to feel better.
yeah, no, I get that. So kind of like a combination of building muscle but also losing weight, maybe?
Yeah, that's a good way to put it. Yeah, the combination.
Okay, so in 6 months, what would be your goal to lose? Like, how many pounds would you want to lose in 6 months?
6 months, I'd probably like to be like maybe 15, 20 pounds max. And then hopefully have a lot more muscle. Um, yeah, I don't want to do any more than 20 pounds now, but probably around 50, another 50 pounds would be good, and like getting more muscle and toned.
Okay. So wait, sorry. Did you say 15 or 50?
15.
15.
Yeah, no,
Okay, that's
15. 1-5. No, no.
About that big, not 1 month.
all right. I mean, in 6 months, that is definitely an unattainable goal for sure. With the right plan and the right eating habits, like honestly, you might be able to do that even faster than 6 months. I can't promise that, but that's a pretty realistic goal.
Yeah, I think so.
So, have you tried to make this change before? And if you have, what happened?
Oh yeah, there's been so many times I'm like, I'm gonna finally get it together. You know, I see all these people in the gym, I'm like, that's gonna be me. And then, you know, I just get super stressed, whether when I was at university with that, or just my health issues, or just general depression, and I would just eat. You know, and then I would go, binge eating is my weakness. So anytime I'm an emotional eater, so or if something good happened, like I passed an exam or I did something good, I would eat to celebrate. And then, or I would just tell myself, like, yeah, I'm young enough. You know, I'll deal with it. Like, I'll deal with it later. Like, my body's okay right now. But, yeah, no, binge eating is my biggest enemy. It's always been the eating.
Okay. So it sounds like some of the more the mindset is something to also work on as well. Because, I mean, in my belief, I believe that we need all three pillars. That we need the physical health with the mindset or mental health, and the spiritual health as well. And all three of these come together to make like a perfect triangle.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, exactly.
So I can definitely help you with the mindset stuff as well. I do have a few tools for that, and then and that should really help you be able to have the discipline and the resilience to to be able to control the eating better. So that way you're not binge eating or eating out of emotion. There are a few things that can be done for that as well.
Yeah. That would be, yeah, and I don't want to, I don't want to go towards medicine to, like, stop eating or be like that. So mentally, I would like to be able to, like, control that, you know?
Yeah, definitely. And I don't think that like medications and stuff like that help for something like this. I truly believe that it's really all in the mindset.
Yeah.
I'm sure they do have stuff for it, but I mean they have something for everything. But I'm not big on big pharma if you haven't realized that yet.
Yeah. Yeah. That used to be all about that. Like, just take medicine, you'll be fine. But then that's not sustainable. You know, your body can't do that for decades and not have any repercussions. So it's better to be able to mentally that you can control it as much, you know, for yourself.
Yeah. No, I totally understand that. So what is like a normal day for you? So can you walk me through, like the work, sleep, meals, activity?
So normally my thing is, so I'm a morning person. Like, I need to eat in the morning. So I normally have a really big breakfast, like huge, and then, or some days I just go to Dunkin' and I get, you know, a latte and I eat an apple, and then I overeat at lunch. So some days I'll have a super big breakfast, eat nothing for lunch, and sometimes eat nothing for dinner because of my other health issues. That's a separate thing, but or other days I don't eat breakfast at all. I'll have a super big lunch, and I'll just go home after work 7:30, and then just like have a milkshake or eat ice cream. So it's very sporadic. I eat out through the day. When I do eat, I try to eat. You know, I get like a steak and broccoli, like some kind of healthy, but it's not. It's just one meal like that a day.
Okay. Sorry, I'm trying to also write in what you're telling me as well as we're talking back and forth.
Yeah, like for example, like today, if I'm rushing, I always just swing by Dunkin' and I'll get, you know, like those two mini bagels, so it's a latte and a bagel, and then
Okay, I mean that's not too bad. Although I would recommend completely cutting out fast food.
Yeah, that's another, yeah, especially in the mornings for me.
Yeah, I mean people don't realize this, but a lot of the fast food is literally poison. And it could also
Yeah.
be the reason why you might feel the way you do mentally as well, because
Yeah.
it's not helping you grow. It's going to do the complete opposite. It's convenient,
Yeah.
but you pay for it still.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I know. I've heard fast food is linked. Well, to people who already have depression, it links to, getting, it makes it worse for them. I have heard that. I know, I mean, fast food is another weakness.
Yeah, I mean, something like that, if we do end up working together, I would recommend that you just cut it out completely. Like, it can't be part of this.
Yeah, no, I agree. I know mentally, it's like mentally I need to, but then I'm like, those fries and that shake sound so good.
Yeah, I mean, I can relate. I'm not saying, I'm perfect myself. I don't do fast food, but I do like cheesecake. So like maybe once or twice a year, I'll give myself that. But it's very
Yeah.
rare and on occasion, and it's not something that I continue to do. It's okay
Yeah,
to
and
treat
that's the problem
yourself.
with,
There's a problem with binge eating. It's like when I eat it, then I feel disgusted because I'm trying to get better and I know that, and then I'm like, disgusted with myself, so then I just eat more. So it's just like a cycle.
Yeah. So, how is your activity from the day to day? Like, do you know, maybe how many steps you're getting per day? Have you started going back to the gym at all?
No, I haven't. No, I've done like stuff at home with my shoulder, but walking wise, I mean, I work at a desk job. Maybe like 500 steps if that is terrible. Yeah, I'm not active during the day at all. So I just sit around. I try to walk during lunch, but it's probably not even 500 a day.
Okay. Ideally, what we should be aiming for is about 8,000 steps per day.
Yeah.
But that's something that can be easily improved.
Yeah.
So, could you tell me a little bit more, like what your relationship with food looks like right now?
Right now it's more controlled than what I used to be. I think I'm better at restraining myself. Like if I really want like a milkshake, instead of like 4 times a week, I go to 2. I think it's not bad, but it's not good. I don't think it's not like taking over my life like it did a few years ago. But it definitely needs to be like healthier. Like I'm not eating bad, but I'm also either not eating or I'm just eating one good meal a day, which is just as bad. That's still not good. So I would say I'm in the middle. I don't know how else to describe. It's not good, it's not bad. I'm just
Well, you're making
right in the
progress, it
middle.
seems.
yeah. But I'm definitely not eating. Like if I do eat, depending on how I feel, it's really bad, or I'll have really good days. So I'd say it's a mix, conflicted feeling.
So it goes
I'm
back to
still bad
more.
with,
Descriptions. So I'm sorry.
No, you're good. So basically, it's more of an emotional thing. So it depends on the day to day, like what you'll eat.
Exactly. Yeah, that's why I can't describe it because it's like, well, it depends on what emotion I'm in. I don't have a set like breakfast, lunch, and dinner. This is what I'm gonna do. It's just more like, oh, I'm in the mood to be healthy this morning. Let me have oatmeal. And then the next day, I'm like, no, I want Dunkin' again. So it's just changing. It's very emotional. Yes.
Okay. I mean, it's definitely something that we could work on, the emotional part. And I think that would help a lot when it comes to your diet, the way that you're exercising, and like your overall health in life. I believe a lot of what you're dealing with has a lot to do with the binge eating and some of the foods that you're eating, along with the emotional eating. I think that's like the root of most of this, to be honest with you.
Yeah, you're probably right. Yeah.
So, You said about 500 steps a day, but works at a desk job. Is that really about the extent of like your movement and exercise that you're currently doing?
Yeah, especially during the week, like the weekends. I mean, with the weather, I try to walk my dog, but maybe for like 20 minutes. But that's like the most I do.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm not active daily at all.
All right. So, what do you think your biggest time constraint is? Work, kids, travel, something else?
Yeah, so I don't have kids, so that's not an issue. My biggest time constraint is a good. I don't know if I have one. I think it's just me. Like I don't really have that big of obligations or something's taking up my time. I mean, I do have a 9 to 5, but it's not like I'm not taking care of anyone or doing anything like outside of that 9 to 5. So I think it's just work and I'm the problem. Like I'm the one hindering myself.
Yeah. So it's like you have the time to do what needs to be done. You're just, I guess, choosing not to.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean the moment. Yeah, and, after I choose it, yeah, I guess I'm not choosing. I'm choosing not to do it. Correct. But I do have plenty of time after work and to do a lot of things that I should be doing.
Okay. I mean, that's a good thing, and that's something that could definitely change as well.
Yeah.
So, is there any besides the shoulder? What shoulder is it? Is it the left or right shoulder?
That's my right shoulder.
Right shoulder. So, other than the shoulder, are there any other injuries, past or current, that I should know about?
Injury-wise, a while ago I did tear my lower back. It's called the piriformis at the end of the spine. So sometimes certain workouts, or if I do the wrong form, I guess it can flare up badly. But I've seen doctors for that, and they're like, you should be working out. I'm like, oh, okay. So that's the biggest thing about my shoulder. Yeah.
So, I mean, with something like that, you could always do something where it's lower weight and more reps, and then just concentrating more on the form itself. Because, I mean, I've injured myself a few times in my lower back, not to that extent, but doing deadlifts the wrong way. I had to kind of learn that the hard way.
Yeah, and sometimes a flare up, when I tried to do it, I would do squats. I tried to do squats a few weeks ago, and I guess I did the wrong form or because I wasn't used to it. The injury flared up so bad I could not walk for a few hours. That's how bad it was.
Damn.
Yeah. But I've seen many doctors and they say you need to be working it out. You need to get moving. So those are the only past or new injuries.
Okay. I mean, if you were to work on the muscle more, you're going to be able to strengthen it and hopefully prevent anything from happening in the future.
Exactly. Yeah, I mean, when you're not active for that long and then you randomly start doing intense squats, it's going to, it's flared it up. So I kind of do that to myself. But yes, I get what you're saying.
So, other than the injuries and stuff, are there any other medical conditions or medications that would affect exercise or diet?
I don't have my gallbladder, and I do have, after that, I do have absorption issues. The bile, it's called MALS, it's a bile malabsorption issue. So, I mean, for example, avocados, they're healthy fats, but things like that, my body can't absorb, so certain diet things it's really hard to pick, but certain foods I can't eat because it causes, the bile irritation. That's one thing. Sometimes I have to be more careful about with food.
Okay. So, are there any other specific ones that you know besides avocados that do that to you by any chance?
Yeah, I mean, it's if I have super fatty meals and sausages and stuff. Sausages and heavy meats, red meats, cause issues. like weird things, weird seasonings like that can cause flare-ups. Those are the big ones
Okay.
that I can think of right now. There's probably a lot more, but those are the ones I can think of. And really fatty meals, like huge meals. Like if you're eating, for example, like, 5 waffles and all these other things, massive meals are really bad too. Those cause issues.
Okay. And then, have you been cleared by a doctor for exercise?
Yeah. Yeah, no, they're begging me to exercise and get it together. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you must have a good doctor, because a lot of these guys don't even want to promote that of a way to let people get fit or in shape or anything like that. Like a lot of them, oh, here's a medication, here's this. So it does sound like you have a good MD.
Yeah, and then, the issues have been taken care of enough for, there's no other issue. And if I were to work out and get it together, the issues would probably be a lot more, it would settle down a lot more.
Yeah, it definitely would help a lot. I mean, just working out in itself can actually help with the mindset still. So like depression, anxiety, it has been known to actually like help reduce those effects.
Yeah, no, for sure. My doctors would love nothing more than for me to work out.
So,
It's no issue at all.
I mean, that's good. How long has the shoulder been?
The surgery was 2 months ago. But I do, like minor lifting at home. I suddenly can't be like lifting 40 pounds on my shoulder. It was about 2 months ago, just very light weights and repetition.
Okay. So, on a scale of 1 to 10, how ready do you feel about actually making these changes right now?
Like an 11, no, 10, I'm ready. Like I need to. 10, no, for real. 10.
That's what I want to hear, because
Yeah.
this is a team effort. Like I can only do so much. You also have to be able to want this and want to do this as well in order for this to work. So I really like hearing that you're ready.
Yeah, and my health issues, even though I'm only 28, but if I don't start doing something soon, they will get bad and it'll become even harder, or maybe to some point it won't be able to get fixed. So I'm ready. I'm ready to feel good and have everything controlled and just feel better.
All right. So, in the past, what has kind of gotten in the way of you doing this on your own? Was it like motivation, consistency, not knowing what to do, or just life in general getting in the way?
Yeah, I think it's all those things, like, certain periods, with my gallbladder issues and, that figuring those things out took a while. I would come up with a lot of excuses, like, oh, my homework is too much, or I have this. I just came up with a lot of excuses, and I was hoping that, if I just went on a quick weight loss plan or something, I was always looking for something else to change me. I don't know if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, okay, let me try smoothies for a few weeks, then I'll be, be toned up and looking good. Like a quick fix, even though I knew that was never going to happen. I was always looking for an outside source to fix that. And I was making excuses for myself all the time.
Yeah, with something like this, there really aren't any shortcuts. It's just, and it's not even a diet at this point. It just becomes your way of living.
Yeah.
So that's why I don't even like
Yeah.
using that word, because really it's like, this is what we should be eating. This is what we should be doing. It shouldn't be called like a diet or anything, because it makes it sound like it's just temporary, when really it's a lifelong journey and something that you have to continuously do.
Exactly. Yeah. And that's what I thought. I just thought, or I would start a diet, feel really good, and then I go to the gym and I see someone who's really toned, and I'm like, okay, well, then I start comparing, the whole thing, and I'm like, why am I even doing this? I want to look like that, but I can't. And then the whole, emotional
Yeah. Well, the best way, at least that's really helped me, and I think it's helped a lot of other people as well, is when you see somebody that is where you want to be or looking like you want to look or who's doing better than you, try to use them as inspiration, not, oh, like, why can't I do this? Because you can. You definitely can. It's just, you got to rearrange the mindset about it.
Exactly, yeah.
You should be looking at them as like, okay, well, they can do it, so can I. Like they're living
Yeah.
proof that it is possible.
Yeah. Yeah, no, and that's why when I found you on like YouTube and your podcast and stuff, I'm like, yeah, good mindset. Like it helps. I mean, I was already getting there with my mindset, and it just helped me realize that, you can do it too, like you said. So I'm getting better and more stable mentally that way, that I feel like I can control it better.
Yeah, I mean that's good to hear. I'm glad that some of these videos have actually helped you as well. I mean, that is my goal. That is why I do this, is I want to be able to inspire and help other people.
Yeah, no, they have helped.
So, when you have a setback, how do you usually handle it? Like a missed workout or a bad week?
Well, because I normally don't really work out. I mean, at this point where I am, because when you binge eat, it's like phases. So now I think I would normally I would maybe punish myself, or whatever you want to call it, by probably just not eating or not doing what I'm supposed to do. I mean, not doing something bad, but also not taking care of myself. So I wouldn't go get milkshake and fries, but maybe I won't eat for like a whole day. Like just in that way punish myself, or I'll overeat. But now, recently I've just been, I haven't been eating at all if I feel down.
Okay. I mean that's not good either. There's got to be some
Yeah, exactly.
in between.
Yeah.
Putting in one bad habit for another doesn't make it, that's not as good either.
Actually, there's a book that I read. It's called Atomic Habits by James Clear. It's a very simple, easy book to read, but essentially what he teaches you is how to habit hack, how to take a bad habit and create a better habit in place of that bad habit, because we're habitual beings. We're always going to have things that we do in habit. But if you can hack it to where you're replacing your bad habits with good ones, I mean, it's a life-changing book in my opinion. I highly recommend it.
Okay, I'll definitely, I will check that out. It's probably something I need.
I think it would be very beneficial for sure.
Yeah, no, I wrote that down right now. I'm going to check that out.
So, are you looking for something short-term to hit a specific goal? Or are you looking for like ongoing support, or maybe a combination of both?
Yeah, I mean, I think a combination of both. I don't know if I really thought about that, but I mean, I think a combination. Yeah, no, let's say combination. Long term is good.
Okay. And I mean, that's definitely something that I can help you with as well. It does help having somebody to kind of talk with about these things, because if we were to do this, we'll set up it's called a weekly check-in. So maybe for like 10-15 minutes, we'll go over how the week's been, how the plan's working, how you're feeling about it, or just how you're feeling in general. Like, is the mental health getting better? And things of that nature. And we can tweak anything, and I can give you other sources and other tools to help if needed as well.
Yeah, that would be good. That would make sense.
So my next question would be, what's your budget range for coaching, so I can make sure that I'm recommending the right fit?
I didn't think about that either. That's a hard question. A month, I don't know, like maybe 300
It varies, I guess, honestly, depending on the person or the business. It can range from 100 to there's some of them that are charging thousands.
Yeah. Yeah, no, I had one friend, it was like 800 a month for the nutritionist and everything. Yeah, I know it can range with the specialty and what they're actually doing.
Yeah. So it really is kind of just all over the place.
Yeah.
So, how much time could you realistically commit each week to, workouts, meal prep?
I got all the time, so, working out, even if I did that an hour a day or every other day, so, a lot of hours I could spend. I have a lot of time.
Okay, so just like a guesstimate, maybe 15, 20 hours a week, roughly?
Yeah. 20, 25, yeah.
Okay. So, if I'm hearing you right, what you're trying to do is lose about 15 to 20 pounds and tone up, and also trying to get a grasp on the eating and the mental health stuff that goes with that.
Exactly. Yes. From that up, yes.
Okay. And with that, your biggest obstacle is probably just not doing it, just kind of ignoring it and just not doing it, really, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay. And you're looking for a plan and some help to be able to achieve these goals.
Yeah.
All right. So that is pretty much all of my questions. I do believe that we would be a good fit and that I could definitely help you achieve these goals. Within 6 months, we could definitely get you to be losing that 15 to 20 pounds, maybe even more, to be honest with you, if that's what you were looking for. And we could help strengthen up the body while trying to get the mental stuff under wraps, the emotional eating, the binge eating, and the types of foods that you're eating. We could definitely do something to take care of that.
Yeah. Yeah, that would be amazing.
All right. So if you want to start this program, I charge. Now that can be done through weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly, whatever works best for you. But basically, that's up to you.
Okay. No, that sounds good.
All right.
That sounds good.
All right. So here's what I'm going to do after this call. I'm going to take the information that you have given me, and I'm going to create you a plan. And then I'm also going to create a weekly check-in sheet based off your plan. And I will be able to get this to you within the next 48 hours. And then from that point, after it's been 7 full days, we'll schedule another phone call to do like a check-in to see how things are going for the first week. And then we'll continue that process throughout the next 6 months.
Okay.
So
That sounds good.
I'll be giving you a call to give you more information by the 16th. I think I have your email already. You did it with the
Yeah, I put
calendar.
it in the.
Yeah.
So what I'll do is I'll get this together and I will email you the plan once it's done. And then if you
Okay.
want, when I email you the plan, I can also give you a call and let you know that the plan has been emailed to you. And, if you have any other questions in the next 48 hours, when I give you that call and you have any more questions, we can go over those as well.
Okay. That sounds good.
Alrighty, well, so let me know, is this your personal number?
Yeah, it's my cell phone.
Okay, so you can receive text and stuff like that on here?
Yes.
I know it might be a dumb question, but I want to
yeah,
make
it's
sure.
personal, yeah.
So this is my other phone. But in the meantime, if you do have any questions, comments, concerns, or there's emergencies, you can always reach out to this number and I will try to help you as much as I can. So it doesn't have to be just the weekly check-ins. If there's something that you have a question about and it's on your mind, just call me. And if I don't answer, leave me a message or send a text and I will call you back as soon as I can.
Okay, that sounds good.
All right, so I can go ahead and create the plan, email it to you by the 16th, and we can go from there.
Alright, that sounds perfect.
Alrighty, well, thank you again for jumping on this call with me. It is good to actually like speak to you besides like the YouTube chats actually, to be honest with you. So yeah, once you do that, I'll create the plan, have it to you by the 16th, and we'll go from there.
That sounds good, thank you.
You're welcome.
Alright.
Have a good rest of your day.
Alright, you too, bye.
Thank you. Bye. Ooh, let's go, baby. So there you go, guys. This is what a real call looks like. This is the process that we go through, and yeah, that's about it. So thank you guys for watching. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe button, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good one. Love you guys.